Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Walls with Anam Taufik. Today, we're taking you into a very special home that we designed sometime last year.
This home began with a beautiful challenge, turning two separate apartments into one seamless, soulful space. We transformed one entrance into a grand double door, and the second entry became a window that now functions as both a light source and a safety grill.
So, this home is truly special because it's so rooted in art and culture. Throughout the process of this project, I was so inspired by my clients and their ideologies and their thought processes, and it was truly such a refreshing experience to create something so beautiful for them. So let's go beyond the walls and explore this home and its every last little detail. Hi guys, it's so nice to finally meet you all after such a long time. I have really missed this house and being here, and I just every time I walk in there is a feeling of warmth which I have missed, and I'm so glad to be back here today. So I was just telling the audience how unique and different and special this house is. And I think a lot of it comes from who you are as people, and I think there's so much to discuss on that because you all are truly very interesting people, and I think I would love to tell my audience more about this.
We always wanted a very simple house, something which resembles our village home, where we used to go when we were kids. So now it is but difficult to go there. We can't take our kids there. So we wanted to create a space for them wherein, they can relate a bit maybe.
And if you have noticed that when you come inside, the name of the house is Vrindavan. So Vrindavan is basically Lord Krishna where he grew up. So that's a place where a lot of peace, devotion, a lot of love. So that exactly is what the theme we wanted in our house. Whoever comes, you get the feeling of that positive vibe. You just feel relaxed. You lose track of time. And plus, we always felt, in a city like this, there's no space. We wanted to capture those elements which were there in our village. When you go to village, you feel that stress-free kind of talk. Yeah, so that exactly is what we wanted always. We didn't want that kind of modern which creates more stress. So we are always stressed out outside. So when we come inside the home, we wanted that festive environment. So these are the ideas which we always had. We always had a dream that we need to have. Whenever we have a house, we need to have these kind of elements.
So you mentioned that you always wanted your house to be a stress-free zone. So who are you all like as people, and how does this house resonate with your own individual personalities?
After we bought the house, so from each place we have visited, we have picked up something special from there.
Yeah. Whatever we have bought is almost like 5-6 years old. We never had a plan this will all fit in our house. From the time we bought, the first thing we bought, just all fit in. Whatever we have at
Huge credit goes to you, for making space for all of those elements.
Which is your favorite corner of the house?
Come, I'll show you. This pillar and the kakta, this is my favorite corner. So morning I love having my cup of coffee or tea.
When we discussed the fact that we don't have a balcony in the house, and when you said that we want to create our own balcony, I think just that thought was so refreshing, and now having you sit here and this being your favorite spot brings me so much happiness. So what is your morning routine?
So morning we get up bit early, then we make our green tea. So the vibes of the house in the morning is very positive. Just having the tea, looking outside, that's very beautiful. So morning my tea is prepared, it is served here. My kid loves taking breakfast plate from here. So this is our favorite spot.
The significance of having a pillar like this in your home, what does it signify for you? Does it take you back in time, or does it connect you to some spot that is close to your heart?
Pillar is something which always connects us back to our roots. One, it stands for stability, and it gives us kind of a stable environment in our home.
You always wanted a pillar in your house since the beginning.
We had to fit it in. Whatever be the design, we wanted one pillar to fit.
Yeah, and I think it fits right in.
It's in perfectly in the right place.
There's so much beautiful art in your house, and the fact that you mentioned that this is not something that you specifically bought for the house, but it is just your collection over the years that has found a spot in your home, which I think is truly so beautiful. So can you take us through some of your art and what it signifies for you?
We are quite interested in local handicrafts, local painting. We always love the idea of encouraging local art.
Handy.
If you notice that nothing here is from outside India, everything is within India. So everything is made in India. Every piece of art has its own story. Like so this one is the Pattachitra, which is from Orissa. So our artist which we had contacted, he had made this. It was a very unique art from Orissa. It basically depicts the entire story of Lord Krishna and the Dashavata. But it takes a lot of time to make this. This is from Kerala. During our road trips, we travel a lot. So this is from the interiors of Kerala. We had bought this. These are like single carvings, wood carvings. It takes around a year to make one single carving. Can't be replicated. Generally, these things are not available that easily in the market. So we could get them because we could travel. In fact, we didn't get it. In fact, these are the last two pieces. And this, we had to really convince him to give it to us. So this is a Pichwai painting, which depicts Lord Krishna. If you see the entire how we have an influence of Lord Krishna, primarily when he is in Vrindavan. So this all happens in Vrindavan. So we wanted that particular theme in the house, which shows that. So there's a lot of love, a lot of, so when you look at it, you feel a bit black. And so we wanted that environment here in the house.
The living room also holds a quiet surprise. Across the sofa seating is a study room hidden behind textured glass doors. The room also inhabits a beautiful carved mandir and hosts an elaborate bookshelf area that adds character and warmth.
So you said that since you don't have a television in the living room and you have a dedicated spot where only the TV watching can happen and nothing else, I think that is a great idea and I would love for you to take us around.
Well, this is one room which we always wanted, an exclusive space, cozy space where we watch purely for entertainment, movies and music, which are our weaknesses by. So we love watching movies. So collections of old movies which we have always been inspired or having fans about, and a collection of series.
So in the media room, if you notice this bookshelf or a shelf we have, so this is actually made from a proper bullock cart. So this we saw in Udaipur.
Oh, wow.
In love with it, and we wanted to have it in the house. We bought it. We never knew where we would fit in it, but then
Wow.
a lovely piece to have.
So we wanted to really break away from very narrow passages. We wanted to open up the passage, and that is why we have these sliding door. We added these textured glass panes to the media room glass, sliding glass shutters to add that little old world charm to it with these wooden frames happening here. It also complements the passage and the artwork here really well. We added these 3 hanging lamps here in the passage that cast a very beautiful reflection on the ceiling.
The passage is lined with handmade Athangudi tiles, the earthy patterns beautifully complementing the kolam inlay in the Kota stone flooring of the living room, a gentle dialogue between craft and culture.
All the doors in the passage are double doors. So this is the door that leads to the master bedroom. This is a bathroom door, and this is a storage unit that we've created. And both the doors to the bedrooms in the passage have this little grill detail on the top. It connects back to old houses and the metal bars that old doors used to have on top of them for ventilation. Over here, we've packed it up with glass while keeping the aesthetics intact. So let me take you through to the master bedroom. So this is the master bedroom, and since this was a conjoined flat and we actually had to break down the wall in the center to join these 2 rooms into one large room, we sort of broke down which was in the center of the 2 rooms. This is what the master bedroom opens up to.
So this over here, it is a walk-in wardrobe space where we have made a space for David as well.
On the wardrobe, we tried to do these details that sort of resonate with the pattern. The rest of the house with these brass handles and a few gold accents. And we also chose this wallpaper for the wardrobe. Connects really well with the overall theme.
Himna has us the media room in the house. This is my corner, the dressing table, the dressing area where I get ready.
So we created this dressing nook in the wardrobe area because we wanted a tucked away spot as a dressing corner. We also sort of matched the details on the wardrobe to the pocket that we created here. We added some vintage lights, a carved mirror, so it overall creates a great experience for you when you just want to sit down and get ready in the morning. Pillar actually beautifully divides these two areas, which are actually symmetric, but even though they're two different planes, we wanted them to look a little bit symmetric, so we added these two arches and the central pillar that sort of divides the two areas.
For the second wardrobe here, we wanted to keep things subtle but still stay connected with the Vrindavan theme of the home. So we hand painted these deers and added little knobs at their eyes. Just a small detail that beautifully completes the look.
We also have a wooden cornice detail running throughout the master bedroom with an art border that also runs along with it, which adds more character. Overall, since we've left the walls more open and breathable here, that acts like a binding factor in the ceiling. This is a kid's room. This is where we wanted to add a little element of color, and there's a single step-up bed situation that we've created here. It's a very cozy, casual single bed setup with a step-up underneath, which actually opens up into mattress and a double bed when required.
So the kids' room, we designed when we have two kids, so 2 children, 2 sons. So we wanted them to really share. That was an intentional idea that they spend their time together. So they value these moments in the long run. So that was the main idea for them to share the room, and sufficient storage for their toys and books, and with sufficient drawers here where they can place their toys inside.
Kids wardrobe, it has a beautiful cane peel combination with a few brass accents that make the room rooted to the rest of the house and connected, while also adding a little pop of color.
So this painting we got from an artist in Kerala. He's really a deaf and mute artist. So when we saw it, we fell in love with it, and we got it and won because we appreciate the art and painting, and at the same time we sort of got a Saraswati and for knowledge. The idea is that when they're studying, we want them to study. We want them to be blessed by the goddess knowledge. So it fits in well. When we bought it, Lizzie bought it almost 4 years back, but we never thought we could place it so perfectly here. So now it actually fits in, and the theme and idea fits in well.
Well, that was House Vrindavan for y'all, which we also alternatively call Anantham, which means infinite bliss in Malayalam, because that's exactly what this house exudes.
Thank you, Alo, for designing the space for us.
But thanks to you and thanks to Loki.
It was fun designing the space.
Yeah, that is the best part. So really enjoyed the moments we spent in designing the home.
Everything was designed and approved in one go. We never had to reject any design.
We enjoyed those shopping moments.
Selections.
In fact, we'll miss those. Yeah, we'll miss those till our next home.
Well, thank you so much, Poonam and Himnath, and I just wish you all the good luck and positivity into this home. And without the camera also, I wish you all of it. House Azoki is a beautiful, fun, very playful 3 BHK residence that we had toured. We recently completed at Malad in Mumbai.